how you doing? Had to do a double take there to make sure it was recording. I don't want to get through one of these and then I find out, I didn't hit record. That is something I don't want to do, and I know I will do it eventually, but I like to avoid. Use your brain, right? Like think. Okay, guys, we're going to be doing a reading for Scorpius. So I have on my computer, I have a little cheat sheet, and they list it as Scorpio as Scorpius. So I think that must be not Latin. I don't know. I just don't know. All right. So what we're going to be doing today, Scorpio, you beautiful water sign, is, and you're the sign of death, right? Transformation. It's a card of death, I should say. You don't represent physical death, but you represent transformational death. Like something's dying in order for something else to be born, right? Within inside of you. And, Scorpio, you really have to embrace this time of year because it's an Aries full moon and you don't like change, and that can be very hard. So, or if you're not in alignment with yourself, you're not going to like change. That's important. All right, guys, I have cards wanting to come out, but I'm going to put them back. So what we're going to do is a little simple reading here. It's going to be, I want to make sure they're all in the same. A simple reading here. Beginning of the week, mid, end of the week, kind of the energy coming in and out of the week. We'll clarify a little bit, and then we'll pick an animal spirit card. The Six of Cups wanted to come out. Let's see. All right, this feels good. So the Page of Swords going into the week. So Swords card has to do with communication, your intellect, what's going on with you at the beginning of the week, right? Scorpio, this is a card of new ideas, right? The light bulbs over this lady in this picture. She's reading, she's studying, right? Maybe that's something you're doing, Scorpio, at the beginning of the week. Then you have the Four of Swords. And so towards the middle of the week, it sounds like you're going to be resting and healing from something. It could just be like taking a break from social media, or just, taking a nap, or maybe just like some self-care. You may have had some worry or and some anxiety, and it's important to take care of that because it can catch up with you, right? And especially in the middle of the week, you want to make sure you take care of that. Then you have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups has been coming up so much. I haven't been doing these, readings on my channel for very long, but I have been doing tarot readings for a while for myself and for some small handful of people. And the Seven of Cups has come up a lot in the past few weeks for me. And it's about making a choice from the heart, right? And if you're not in alignment with yourself, if there's fear-based, any ideas that come up that are fear-based or worry-based or cause anxiety, then that's not going to probably be the right decision. Or you're going to really want to think about why you feel that way before you make a decision. You want to inform yourself as best you can here at the end of the week for whatever decision you're making. Maybe it's about what you're going to do over your weekend, or maybe it's what you want to plan for next week. Who knows? That's up to you, right, Scorpio? All right. Not sure if you felt any energy this week with the new, full moon in Aries. I definitely have. It's inspiring me to do this channel right now. I feel really good about this. So I hope you're enjoying. I apologize for yesterday. I was very well caffeinated. So if you watched any of the videos that I made yesterday, I was blah, blah, blah. So I just had a lot to say in a very short period of time. So here we go. So I had 4 cards want to come out. I'm just going to take them all. It's fine. Or maybe there's 5 here. It's probably too many. But okay, so there's a lot of cards here. They're big cards. You have the Knight of Wands. You have Death, which is your card. So something is changing here, right? You have Cancer, the Chariots card. It's about, finding your purpose and having it be something passionate, and you're moving forward, right? If you look back here, I have the Chariot's the last trump card, if you will, at the end of the first row, right? So it's like the end of the stage. You know what you want to do with your life. You have a conscious awareness of that, right? And so that's great. And so it sounds like you might need to make some changes and be intuitive, like I said, right? You don't have any you do have one cups card here, so you do want to tap into your intuition here. I think I may have mentioned that with the Four of Swords. And then the Tower, so this is like big energy, and you can see it comes after the Devil in the sequence of the Trump cards, the Tarot Major Arcana cards. And it's really it's usually something that we do ourselves, and this is the change that I'm talking about. So it sounds like it's happening for you this week, Scorpio. That's a lot. And I didn't mention the Knight of Wands, but this is like the fiery idea that you have, something that you've been studying, right? And you're just going to need to rest a little bit midweek to make it happen, Scorpio, I think. So let's just, I don't need any more of those. I want the Animal Spirit card. These are both kind of lighter colored, so I just grab my peripheral vision is very bad. And if you heard peripheral, congratulations. I'm going to get a microphone, I promise, Scorpio. I'm going to do it. I'll, be real fun. So the Moth. So let's look up the Moth. I know there's like some shadowy energy to this. Like if you just look at the card, there's a lot of dark below and light above. So, and this, it's not like the Butterfly where it's transformation, because it is, I did set it over Death and the Chariot. So I didn't do that on purpose. It's just where it is the middle, but the Chariot is Cancer. This is Scorpio, right? So there's very much like, I do think that you're going to have to make some real big choices here. And the Moth is saying, because Moth is air, so that's good. Air is good. It's something about with this Page of Swords. It has to do with that. But the Moth is the first card in this air. And I'm really bad at these books. I'm horrible with my books. I just it's like I tear through them, So this is about being impulsive and hasty and wishful. Kind of like the whimsical energy of having an idea. It's kind of like that page. This is very whimsical, right? But it's time. The advice for this card is to finish a project. And I think that, I'm going to read you a little bit of this, but the Moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side, right? Moth energy is at play when you're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny. So this is about you really need to make sure that you're putting in the hard work on whatever this is, Scorpio, or making sure you're willing to put in the hard work to make this happen, Scorpio, and you're going to know what that is because of your intuition. You just need to trust that. This is what this card represents. These two pillars here are I think that they're your conscious and unconscious, but the High Priestess really represents the master of your unconscious, and you have to be a master of your consciousness to reach your unconscious. So, because what I'm kind of learning now is that, because tarot is one of those things where you learn as you go, and this pictorial here is really great because it lets me see the Fool's Journey in a really good pictograph. This is your consciousness here, the first row, right? This represents your unconscious. And this is super conscious or cosmic consciousness, the bottom row. But basically it's finding what you want to do here, delving into your unconscious, figuring out is this aligned with myself? What parts of me need to die? How do I get perspective? And then temperance is what you need right before you get to the Devil, right? And so, after the Devil, it's a lot about just letting the things collapse that no longer serve you and moving through the rest of the stages of the Fool. And you eventually get to the world, and you're going to have many worlds in your going through the world portal. In your life, and that's really great. It's hard sometimes in the moment when you're kind of partway through a journey on something, but I think this card is saying get it going. Trust your intuition, you're going to be fine. All right, Scorpio. Thanks a lot. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I will see you soon.